back to the channel. So today we are going to talk about 5 things I personally dislike about the Mk2 Ford Focus ST. It took me ages to figure these 5 things because there is not much I don't like about the car. So these are really nitpicky things, but yeah, we'll start at number 1. Right, so you join me inside the car for number 1. This is really nitpicky because, like I said, there's not much I dislike about this car, but we'll start with number 1, and number 1 is the cup holders on this car. Now, like I said, it's really nothing big, but as proven the other day, is if you look at these, yeah, they are so shallow. Now, if you put like a normal can in there, it's perfectly fine, but if you've got like your Monster Energy can or a large cup of tea or something in there, yeah, it's useless. You press the brakes, they fly that way, as my Monster did the other day, poured all over this. You turn sideways a bit too sharp, falls over that way or this way. You can stop it from going back if you just pull that forward, lean it against that, but still you press the brakes and it flies over there. So that is number 1, useless cup holders. Right, so number 2 is also on the interior. It's more of a setting on the car's dash. So you have 3 settings. I think it was 3. You can change the steering to 3 different settings, or it might be 2. Basically, one's sport, one's comfort, and I think the other one may be standard. Basically, you change these settings and they do absolutely nothing by the feel. I've never really noticed anything significantly different between comfort and sport. Maybe a tiny bit makes it a bit heavier on the steering, but it is literally not noticeable. So yeah, got no steering wheel. Here's the steering wheel. But yeah, the settings on this, you do it through the dash here, on here, I think, and yeah, it just comes up on there. Useless, doesn't do anything. So that is number 2. So useless steering settings. Right, so number 3 is another one on the interior. It is the standard seating position. So you have a few adjustable things on the standard seat. I can't show you because I don't have standard seats in my car anymore, but when you have them, you can slide forward, back, all that stuff, up, down. But if you're quite a tall person like me, I'm 6 foot, they don't seem to sit low enough, so when you're sat there you feel like your head's touching the roof, and they won't go any lower. So standard seating position is awful, I think. It's better if you're a bit smaller, but for me that's rubbish. That's why I've changed to Sparco seats. So I'm running the Sparco seats with Sparco harnesses, and I've got the Sparco mounting points here. Now I can't adjust this up and down, but the way it's set up is perfect. My head is not touching the roof anymore, and it can slide forward and back. I bought the adjustable runners and the movable runners as well. Yeah, so that is number 3. Like I said, nitpicky things, but I need to pick 5 things, so yeah. So coming on to number 4. Number 4 is pretty much a stupid one, but basically 2 fat parts of my car have been rusting, and they are in such awkward positions. Like, if you didn't know what you were looking for, you wouldn't know they were there. So I'll just tell you what I mean. So the first part is underneath the arch here. It starts rusting under there, and then obviously if you don't notice that, or you don't know it's there, you don't know that's a common thing, the rust starts spreading and it'll come onto the outer bit. But I managed to catch mine beforehand, and I've had it. It's all been done. I've done it all, and it's perfect now. But yeah, if you don't know about that, then it starts spreading onto this bit, and then before you know it, you've got rusted rear arches. So that's one part, and the other part is the bottom of the wing behind this cover. Obviously, if you don't take anything off, like the inner arch lining, or you don't take this off for any reason, like you probably won't do, behind there will be rotten. On most Mk2s nowadays, so I've put new wings on it before we've wrapped the car. Yeah, so that's number 4. Number 4 is basically hidden rust spots that they just do me head in because you don't expect it to be there. I took the arch lining off when I was fitting my neons, and I just saw half my bottom wings were missing, so that's pretty annoying. Right, so the 5th and final basically thing I dislike about the Mk2 Focus ST, and this is probably a lot of people's pet hate, is the bonnet locking system on this car. So it's one of these ones where you got to lift this up. I'm not going to do it at the minute because it's very awkward, but you lift this up and the key's behind there, you twist it just like a Ford Transit basically. It is absolutely, it's just a nightmare because one, they break very easy after a while. Like touch, there's no wood here, but touch wood, mine's been all right. It hasn't broke, but it has been replaced in this past, so it's probably newish. But I also find that once you get these Zunsport grills on, I can't get this up, so I can't pull it out. I have to get a key in there, pull it out, and then lift it, and that is a nightmare. I don't know if it's the way the guy who had this car before me fitted it, but I've had it out and I fitted it, and it's just the exact same. Like, it's a nightmare getting this out. So that is the fifth and final point for me about what I dislike about this car. Other than that, I love it. Yeah, so that is the 5 things I dislike about the Mk2 Ford Focus ST. They are not terrible things. I really can't think of anything else. I love the car. Like, this is my 3rd one. Only reason I have got rid of the last 2 is because I commute quite far to work every weekend, so I got rid of them because of fuel wise. But now I have the daily that I use back into to work, so I don't have that problem, so I bought another one. And as you can see, I've done a lot to it so far. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will obviously make a competition, and the winner will receive the RS oil cooler. It's used, it came off my car, but it's very working order. And yeah, we'll just use it as a basically giveaway, because I was going to sell it, but obviously if one of my subscribers could win it and make use of it, then that's good for me and good for whoever wins it. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. So the next video will probably be 5 things I like about the Ford Focus ST. Now this video is going to be very easy, or it could be hard because I don't know what to choose. I like that much stuff about it. But I'll do 5 things I like. But for this video, that is 5 things I dislike, and obviously if you have any comments about anything I've said or any solutions, that would be ideal for me. And yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.